It's Mitch from pickdogs.com and sportschatplace.com here with your computer pick show. Of course, we do this show every single day. We do 2 games that we pick and then as many picks that fit the criteria. And of course, the criteria is that it has to be a B plus, A, or A plus rated pick. We really only use B plus and A on this show. Disclaimer. But this is our record right here of the picks that we've done on the show. Like I said, they have to be B plus, A, or A plus rated picks. If it's a money line play that fits that criteria, it has to be minus 150 odds or better. And what I mean by better is minus 150, minus 140, 130, 120, or plus odds like we had yesterday on Fordham at plus 135. Another winner in the column there. We are, I don't know how many games that is over 500. I'm sure we have some mathematicians in the group here that can do the quick math, but 111 and 64. You can get a 3-day trial for Spread Knowledge for $4.99. Use the discount code Mitch. You'll get 10% off all of your orders after that. If you keep a yearly subscription and all that stuff, then you'll get that 10% off. I go around to the different social media pages at this point, and I just put the link in to make it easy for everybody to sign up for the Spread Knowledge software. All you have to do is click the link. Thousands and thousands of people have signed up for it, and I have to say I've received less negative comments on this than anything I've ever done, free or paid. So I know that people are really liking it, and I know that Spread Knowledge as a company is delivering for us. They're certainly making it easy on me because they're handling their customer service. They're doing all the right things, coming through, doing what they say they're going to do. So that, to me, that's what it's all about. It's like you got to do what you say you're going to do. You can't, nobody wins all the time. And nobody even puts up this record, right, all the time, even though we've done it on this show almost on a daily basis, right? But, this is an accumulation. We started on January 4th. But you can only be consistent and be honest. And that's one thing that we always are. And we always stress is honesty. Sometimes the truth hurts, right? But it is what it is. We had a show, we've had one show, I think, in the past week where we actually went like 0-4, the Clippers-Lakers day. We got crushed on that day. But almost every other day, more than made up for it. It doesn't win every single game. It doesn't, never, nothing does. But if you can go 111 and 64 and 3, you can make money betting on sports. No doubt about it. Matter of fact, if you can't make money with that record, I would stop betting immediately. I wouldn't even think twice about it. I would say, if I go 111, 64 and 3, and I can't make money, time to stop betting. Because that's about as good as it gets in sports betting. I challenge any handicapper out there to put up that kind of number. They can't. They'll promise it, but they certainly can't. I get emails all the time from people. We'll have the Puck Dogs, of course, on at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time and do our regular live show like we do every day. So, I'm expecting there's going to be a lot more sports canceled. I'm expecting to see a ton canceled. So we don't have any NHL picks in here. We know that college basketball is going today. So I expect to see a ton canceled and postponed. By suspended, everyone acted like they ended the NBA season. That's not what happened. They just suspended it. They suspended the NBA season. It hasn't been canceled yet. It might get canceled. That's still a possibility. But it's just suspended. They want to err on the side of caution. The NBA's got it right. We know that. The NBA are the people that supported sports betting. The NBA are the people that every time they do a rule change, it's to make the game better. It's like it's not like it's the NFL or something, right? It's like the NBA has it right. So I'm not concerned about that at all. And we can only say that they're probably going to, it's probably going to end up where they play the bulk of the game still. They've told the NBA teams to continue business as usual behind the scenes, selling tickets to practice, continue practicing, continue treating injured players, all those things. They're continuing to do those things in the NBA. To me, that sounds like they're going to play again real soon. They're just trying to figure it out. I wouldn't be shocked if the NHL did either. They're just suspending it. They're not canceling it. It's like that's what I don't understand this, man. It's like how hard is that to understand? You ever get suspended from school? I did, right? A bunch of times. They didn't throw me out. I wasn't canceled from school. I was just suspended. Threw me out. 3 days, 10 days, whatever, right? It happened to most of us. I would guess. My wife just gave me the stink eye. I guess it didn't happen. But anyways, you know, it's suspended. It's not canceled. At least not at this point. Very possible. It's a possibility that it happens. Yeah, the NBA supports sports betting and blatantly rigs its games. It doesn't even make sense. It blatantly rigs its games. So, yeah, right. I think if you make a statement like that, you have to show specific examples. Yeah, we've all been suspended from school. We're going to get the puck dogs on. We'll see if they've ever been suspended. I'm going to guess the over on that one. The NBA is going to, it's like, there's nothing said that these games aren't going to be made up in the NBA or anything like that. More than likely they will. These arenas sit empty all summer long. You know, and NHL too, if they suspend the NHL. These arenas are empty almost all summer long. There's a few concerts. There'll be some scheduling conflicts, but most of the concerts in the summer are outside, you know, these days. So it's like these arenas sit empty. It'll just be moved back, you know? It's like if they unless they cancel the season, which they have not said once that they're going to do. So I'm kind of, you know, we're just going to get on to the picks. We'll figure it out, man. It's nothing we can do about it at this point, right? We can just hope that, you know, I've thought all along that they were going to cancel March Madness. And I still think it's a possibility. That, I believe, would be a cancel. When I was in school, we were quarantined for measles. And events were not canceled. They were played in front of an empty audience, just like these games are being played. And measles epidemic. But, I mean, I think there's more panic about the NBA season being suspended than there is about the virus itself, which is pretty amazing. But anyways. We'll see what happens. But as long as there's games, we're going to continue betting. And I'll tell you what, if they halt all games, we'll make our plans then as well, right? This is what we do. We don't. It's like it's not like there's not going to be ever games ever again, right? It's like this is all erring the side of caution. I'm in favor of it. You know. Anyways, let's get to some picks here. Our first pick for today's show. St. Bonaventure. -4.5. I believe it's up to 5. And then the under 135. Is that... I can't really see it. Let me get my reading glasses on if I can find them. Here they are. St. Bonaventure's in under 135. So we got 2 picks for this one. The money line at -189 is just outside our parameters of what we bet on these shows. Of course, you can get a 3-day trial for just $4.99. Well, I think everybody wants all the games to keep going. I want them to. I mean, imagine what's going to happen to my websites, you know, if there's no games. Imagine all the guys that write up the games. You know, Chris, Rod, the guys that do the shows, all this stuff. Everybody's paid at my sites, too. I mean, it affects all of us. This is the first time that anything like this has ever affected us. Normally, it's like, you know, I'll bet $20 on a game before I buy a sandwich. I mean, right? It's like, it is what it is. It's like, uh, it's, but, you know, if they suspend the games, they suspend the games. And, we'll be back for it. We'll be bigger and better. We're in good shape. It's like we can withstand something like this. We're gonna, we'll probably regroup, and with the way everything has gone in the last, the way everything has gone for Sports Chat Place and for Pick Dogs over the last year, we could use a week off. I don't want a week off. You guys know I'm up. It's 4:24 a.m. where I live in Maui doing this show. So I've been up since 3 doing my picks, going through all this stuff, and answering your emails, going to the Facebook group, right? I've been doing this since 3 o'clock this morning. So believe me, if there's anyone that could use a day off, it's probably me. But I don't want a day off. I'd rather do the games just like you guys. I'm going to find out if those puck dogs have ever been suspended. My guess is Ruffalo's been suspended a few times. Anyways, got the Yukon game, -9. I believe this one could be up to -9.5 or 10 at this point. Still like Yukon here. The money line play obviously doesn't fit the parameters. And the computer picks were 3-0 yesterday. And the over in the Yukon game as well. So we have 4 picks for today's show. We've got St. Bonnie's and under, Yukon and over. I'm going to be back in just a few minutes with the puck dogs. Probably like 5 minutes. I'm going to go grab Chris and Rod. We'll come back and do our regular show. We'll get some opinions on what's going on. But hey, suspending and canceling, 2 different things, man. It's like I said, I'm hearing more panic about the NBA season being canceled than or suspended than anything. And it's like we don't even know what's going to happen. It's like let it play out. It's like they've told them to keep practicing. They told them to keep treating injured players. These guys are going to play. Oh, here's Ruffalo with this comment. We're going to end this show. This is Mitch. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you guys in a few minutes with the Puck Dogs.